Hello, I'm Rachel, shamanic, intuitive, transformational coach, and energy worker. I help people who are feeling stuck in unhealthy patterns to live a life with passion, with purpose, so they are a powerful force of strength, courage, and confidence. I know from personal experience just how difficult it is to make changes or even consider making changes when you're feeling anxious, depressed, burnt out, and overwhelmed. And this is where I can help with my one to one coaching, my group coaching programs, my events, and retreats. My purpose is to be an enabler, sharing my wisdom and giving people the safe, sacred space that they need to make significant life changes. This is all using my proven life changing results with transformational tools and techniques and combining them with shamanic principles, practices, and healing modalities. I help people awaken their limitless higher potential, igniting their powerhouse, and move forward with divine soul driven purpose, replacing fear with faith, replacing weakness with strength, and replacing internal struggle with confidence to effectively change their life in just 3 months. So they can be more, they can do more, and they can have more, and fully embody their inner warrior in order to break through all that holds them back. So are you ready to take your first step towards a happier, healthier, fulfilled, and more conscious way of being? Well, Pura Vida Your Life, it all starts with you. So this video today is about stillness of the soul. And I'm going to talk about this in more detail and also share with you 3 golden nuggets and also deeper wisdom to improve your life straight away. They are: number 1, navigation; number 2, heal your wounds; and number 3, appreciation. So, stillness of the soul. Well, in my recent videos and blogs, I've been sharing with you the importance and the power of stillness of the mind and of the body. Well, now I want to share with you the opening to eternal stillness through stillness of the soul. So there's the non-stop noise of the external world that often keeps us from experiencing the quiet at the core of our being. There, a timeless, eternal presence without sound or language awaits us, a connection to something greater than our individual, seemingly short lives. Outer distractions, both audio and visual, continuously surround us with TVs, laptops, mobile phones, and they prevent a deeper relationship to all of what life is. Traffic sounds, machinery, and loud noises and voices in non-stop conversation interrupt our peace of mind, even if we don't consciously recognize the dissonance. Yet something within each of us does know something is amiss and longs for an absence of sound, which we can feel calmer, more centered. But how do we get there? Well, many people have turned to meditation and yoga or quiet solitary walks in nature for just this reason. It connects them to that inner space of quiet within. Once accessed, you may realize it is never absent, even in the noisiest of surroundings. At least that's what I've discovered over the years through my practices. There is silence beneath every sound, even the loudest, because sound arises from the silence and falls back into it. There is silence between every note of music, every spoken word, and every bird call. There is silence in my heart. If I pause, that silence rises to the surface and I become silence itself, just peaceful presence. My soul holds the stillness of the universe and divine connection, and it is always available to me as I awaken more fully and deepen my awareness. You and I are on this path together, this opening to eternal stillness of all being. Every human is. It is the collective destiny of humanity and the individual journey of each soul. Return home after life on earth. And so a realization that home is within us now. In silence, we can find it. And gradually it becomes so compelling that we choose to live in the rest of our lives in conscious awareness of that divine soul stillness within. Sometimes world events like the global pandemic that shuts everything down becomes the catalyst for awakening to this deeper awareness. What appears on the surface to be a crisis may open the doors of perception to unfold universes within. In the absence of activity and noise, we find peace. Nature's quiet is part of me, and I reach out for it in my daily life every day. Even a small park with a few trees and flowers in an urban setting is enough to call me back to that inner silence of the heart and soul. I believe that we all need this connection, especially right now. So if you feel distant from the stillness in your life, it is not as far away as you think. Don't wait until life overwhelms you and crisis stops you to rediscover that essence of your being. Every day, take a few minutes alone to access that place of internal peace and quiet. Pause, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and there you are. As simple as that, you have stillness in your soul. A still soul is one that is connected to mind, to body, and to the world. It's an honest and patient look at how our past life has shaped us, and for us to work through those issues and defects of character that prevent us from growing into the best selves and living our best life. So a great way to connect to the stillness is with my 3 golden gifts and deeper wisdom. So number 1, navigation. Develop a strong moral compass. Our past certainly shapes us, but they don't have to define us. If you grew up amongst chaos, deceit, anger, or abandonment, spend some time working through your beliefs and question whether they are true to the values that you want to hold. My deeper wisdom here is an example is someone with a history of passive-aggressive communication skills might have trouble recognizing those as harmful. So take time to educate yourself on healthy, direct communication to break the habits and build new ones. So my golden gift, number 2, is heal your wounds. Well, let's face it, everyone has baggage. It's human nature. To be a victim is to surrender to our childhood wounds and say, well, that's just the way it is. I can't help that. It was I was dealt a bad hand. But you see, you have the power to work through and heal from those wounds. And my deeper wisdom here is you may not be able to do this alone. And it may take years of dedicated work with a coach, but the person that you're working with needs to be on the other side. So you need to have someone looking outside in. But the first few steps are to acknowledge and recognize the trauma for what it is, and then reclaim control. So my golden gift, number 3, is appreciation. Practice gratitude and appreciate for the world. No matter your life situation, there is always something to be grateful for. Wake up and fill a notebook or journal with your gratitude list. Make it specific. And my deeper wisdom here is to get started, think about the fact that you are alive to live another day. That's a gift in itself. Think about the small things like a hot tea or coffee and the warmth of your pet's fur nestled up against you in bed, or the fact that it's nice and warm and cozy on these colder mornings. or even just a cuddle from a loved one. These moments are precious gifts we often overlook. So let's summarize those golden gifts again. Number 1, navigation. Number 2, heal your wounds. And number 3, appreciation. But remember, every day becomes a choice to practice stress or to practice peace. I know which I choose. The outer world is a mirror of our inner world. If we can tame the inner beast inside, the dramas in our outer world will subside. And when events occur that are beyond our control, we can use these practices to remain rooted in our center and at peace. So take care and pay attention to what you feel you need in your life. Seeking support from a coach could be just the thing that you did differently to finally find the peace you've been seeking. I know how difficult it is to make changes or even consider making changes when you're feeling anxious, depressed, burnt out, and exhausted. And this is where I can help. With my one-to-one coaching, I help people awaken their limitless higher potential, igniting their powerhouse, and move forward with divine soul-driven person. So to find out more, drop me a message and we can have a call. I help people who feel overwhelmed and unfulfilled. I help them replace fear with faith, replace weakness with strength, and replace internal struggle with confidence to effectively claim their life back in just 3 months so that they can be more, do more, and have more, and fully embody their inner warrior in order to break through all that holds them back. So are you ready to take your first step towards a happier, healthier, and fulfilled and more conscious life? Well, Pura Vida Your Life, it all starts with you. So thank you for watching. Give me a like or post something in the comment. I'd love to hear from you, and enjoy using the golden gifts and deeper wisdom. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, Pura Vida.